Parts of the inflatable kite: leading edge, trailing edge, wingtips, struts, bridle. Always start your day by checking the weather forecast, wind direction, tides, and assessing the potential hazards at the beach, rules, and etc. Laying out your lines first will give you a little more time on the beach to feel the wind and conditions so you are sure of what size kite to rig. The parts of the 4-line bar: trim loop and release, center traveling D power line, trim tab or D power strap, left side, which is red, and right side line, which is blue, 2 center lines that are gray, and a safety leash. Inflating your kite. Now let's decide what size kite to rig. This chart is for advanced riders, so to be safe when beginning, you can use 1 or 2 sizes smaller than recommended here. If you can't go any smaller on your kite size, use shorter lines than factory original, anywhere between 10 and 15 meters. Shorter lines will make things much more friendly in the beginning. Look at the water and check what size kite other riders are on. This is just as valuable as checking the wind speed. Grab the kite by one wingtip, letting it blow downwind. Fold the wingtip in your hands and place sand on it so the sand stays on the outside of the kite surface. This will keep the kite from blowing away. Pump struts individually, unless your kite has an Octopus System 1 pump. After all struts are done, pump the leading edge. At this point, you want to put your pump leash on the leading edge of the kite. Remove the sand from the wingtip and pump it with your back into the wind. Hold on to the leading edge and remove the leash from the leading edge. Turn your kite around with the leading edge down. Don't forget to put some sand on your kite to secure it. Walk about 20 steps downwind and lay the end of the lines down and unwind the bar upwind. When all lines are out, position the bar on the ground with the red side on the left. Start separating outside lines, red and blue, walking them downwind. Once the outside lines are clear, placing them on the sand about 5 feet from each other, place some sand on the lines so it doesn't get blown by the wind. Go back and untwist your center lines, separating them. Once all 4 lines are clear and divided, place sand on the end of the lines. Go downwind around the kite towards the trailing edge and find the bridles. Straighten the bridles out and place them down separated, cleared, and organized. Find the 2 center gray lines, which should be underneath everything, and connect those, left gray to left gray, right gray to right gray, followed by connecting the trailing edge lines, red to red, blue to blue. After done connecting the lines, make sure all the lines are under the wingtip. For more information on adjustment, check your kite manual or ask your instructor. Safety. Before we go in the water, it's very important that you know what to do in case things don't go as planned. If something happens and you don't know how to react, you might be in danger. So the thing to do is to kill the power of the kite or bail the bar. Remember, you can never be too safe, especially near or over land. If your scenario is pretty friendly and there is no danger at the moment, For example, this stronger gust of wind came by, scaring you a little. You can punch the stopper ball and keep that bar as far away from you as possible. That will eliminate about 55% of the power. Now, if you're over land or in danger, the best and quickest way to kill the kite is to activate the release on your trim loop by grabbing it and pushing away from you. The release mechanism will be activated, killing 90% of the power of the kite. After letting the bar go or killing the kite, you have two options: getting back to the bar and relaunching your kite, more advanced and dangerous, or self-rescuing, easiest and safest. Check your kite manual for more information on your trim loop release. Self-rescue. To self-rescue, climb your leash line all the way up to the kite. Avoid getting caught up in the middle of the lines by slightly swimming away from the beach while climbing the lines. When you get to the kite, climb up to your left, right blue wingtip, and fold the tip over and grab the bridle and climb down toward the other tip. You can adjust the power depending on how far you go toward the other tip. Once you get to the beach, let go of one of the tips and hold the kite by the leading edge or center. Walk out of the water and place the kite with leading edge down on a safe location on the beach, above the water line. Put sand to the kite to secure it and walk your lines downwind. Launching your inflatable kite on the beach. There are several ways to launch your kite, but we will cover the three most used ones. Please be aware that launching is probably one of the most critical moments of kiteboarding, because you are over land and you are about to find out if you made all the correct choices previous to launching. So before launching, always make sure that you rigged the right size kite, you connected your lines and safety leash correctly, you know how and practiced how to pull your safety release by killing the power and maintaining the killed kite attached to you without putting other people in danger. You set yourself up in the correct angle in relation to the wind and beach, clear of obstacles, people, and turbulent wind. Now you are ready to launch. Choose wisely how and who launches your kite. Don't forget to double check your lines. Launching methods. We will show you some of the different methods to safely launch a kite. We recommend that the first time you fly the inflatable kite is in the water with your instructor with a safe distance from the beach. Air launching the kite. The air launch is when your kite is launched into the air at the lower edge of the wind window. With the wind at your back and the water on your right hand side, you should start your kite at 3 o'clock. And slowly bring your kite to 2 o'clock as you walk simultaneously toward the water. When getting to the water, lay down as soon as you are knee deep and try not to resist the kite and allow yourself to get pulled by the kite into the ocean. Try to maintain the kite in that position, 2 o'clock, until you're 200 feet from the beach shore, minimum 2 line lengths, and then consider doing your next step. Water launching the kite. The water launch is when you start your kite at the edge of the wind window with the wingtip of the kite in the water. You push on the bar with the opposite hand according to the position of the kite. The kite is at the right hand side of the wind window, 3 o'clock. With your left hand, push on the bar, keeping the kite from going in the air. Walk towards the water. After getting a safe distance from the beach, launch the kite from the water and follow on normally. Self-launch. We will cover self-launching later on. It is considered an advanced maneuver or skill. It requires a couple of weeks or months of experience before you want to try this. Tandem body drag. Alright, we're finally going in the water for the first time. The best way to experience this is by holding on to the harness of an experienced instructor and going for a ride. Body dragging is a lot of fun. Enjoy it.